Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Your Run Kingdom, where we're going to be delving back into the main story of Beast-Yeast for the Hope for Freedom levels, primarily because, let's be real, there's a lot of story that I want to delve into, and I'm very excited because the new update recently did come out, and honestly, for the past couple of days, you know what I've been doing? I've been playing that Guardian, like the Guardian of the Rift game mode, because it is legitimately like the most fun game mode I've been playing, and I haven't even done hard mode yet. But you know for a fact, at some point, I am doing a video just to, like, play through hard mode, because apparently hard mode gives you even more rewards, and it's just fun altogether. But with that being said, I'm gonna, surprisingly enough, I did not have this prepared, because I was meant to record, like, an hour ago. I didn't, because I got distracted by, nothing personal, just watching, like, War of the Fede Tale in 2025. Anyway, if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read down the videos, and feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as I'm having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other, from community to creator and creator to community, and that's what matters the most. But with that being said, I will be reading comments for the video, The Beast Before the Beasts, which I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have not read comments on that video. Thank everything. So immediately, before we actually get into big, comments and stuff like that, let's get a move on with the story, because I also have to get some of these levels finished just for some of the light of, like, hope or freedom, whatever they call it. The things that you need to get White Lily Cookie. You know, the Ascended version. So hopefully we can actually get a lot of those lights that'll help us unlock her.
How strange. There were no other corridors leading out of this chamber, as though one could only enter by breaking through the walls.
Perhaps they led us here for a reason.
Oh my gosh, I just noticed, White Lily's actually crumbling. Did I notice in the last... I don't think I noticed.
Is that so? The spirits are often mistaken, for even their memories are touched by time, but they're whispering to me. These are the chambers where the Kalanamic Knights held their initiation trials.
Initiation trials?
The Knights of Kalanamic started as a small but well-trained force. The Salt of Solidarity personally trained cookies whom the world had cast out. But with time, word of their strength spread across the continent, and more cookies came seeking his teachings. The Knights welcomed everyone in the Great Baron, but only those who could prove their understanding of Solidarity in the trials could become one of them.
And these trials took place in these halls?
I recall the trials consist of 3 stages. It's possible that the corridor was the first of the 3.
What was that?
A hidden passage in the wall.
So basically we're going through... This is what Cellar Cookie was talking about at the beginning. Like, oh, well, we have some new idiots coming on in. Let's see how they can ruffle through the trials. And now we're going through those trials. I mean, we're a third of a way there, let's be honest. I mean, we made it through the corridor. Now we just gotta go through, like, 2 other steps. This is gonna be easy, right? I hope it is. No cutscene after that, though, but, yeah, I'm just gonna go through this level. It's not really, I could just go through without using skills, because, it's probably easy. I mean, yeah, I know it's story mode, but I just want to go through this primarily for the story, because I want to find out what the lore is all about. We did get this reward, being the trials. Luckily for us. And let's continue on with a few comments before we get to 12.6, because we need to at least get to a 12.10 all the way up there. We're across some sort of a gated bridge, which, that looks... Oh my gosh, I thought those were, like, cute little pillows. Those are just ghosts. Yeah, Charcoal Cookie, can you take the head of this one? Anyway, with that being said, and wait, by the way, how does this go... Wait, which way are we going? Wait, 13... Wait, Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, so you go in, then you loop back around. Can't you just skip this altogether? Like, it's not like this place is, like, you know, unmarked. You could literally just go, like, oh, okay. Yeah, bye. We'll just go up our way. That'd save us, like, an episode's worth of content right there. Pleb, I need the views. Ruby Cupcake says, question of the day, I'd like to see you play, like, Danny's World on stream. Well, you'd stay with you, but, like, I'll just see if I can play it in general, because I haven't played that before. It's not a hard game, actually. It's actually pretty fun. I just, you know, kind of get bored of it, but then again, I think it's a little bit more complex than I think. Her Radiance GCC hiatus says, answer of the day, please, 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 Lacey's Flash games, please. I heard of that as a horror game. I honestly might play those, but probably as a Your Local Play video, because that's actually a whole rabbit hole I like to go down. Another comment from Data Expunge says, which, now that I look at it, all of them here have some sort of eyewear showing that they've been blinded by tainted virtues. Except for the Overlord of Destruction, as you can see, or could barely see, their eyes are just behind glasses and or a mask. Honestly, yeah, they do have forms of eyewear, so that's odd. And also, Karkala says, what day in October will be episode 12? Was it the 21st? It may have been the 21st, I don't remember. And Missy Chersiclin says Luigi's Mansion. That would be a good game to play, for if I'm going to be honest. I actually have fond memories of Luigi's Mansion, some good, some bad, some very rage-inducing, but honestly, that sounds fun. I never even played the third game, but I should definitely check it out one of these times.
I can't shake off this feeling that something ominous is awaiting us beyond this door. Just like White Lily Cookie said.
More traps. Only now there's nowhere to retreat, huh?
All this for a recruitment trial?
Shh, quiet, one at a time. I can't understand a thing when all you cookies speak at once.
Can a spirit be called a cookie?
An intriguing topic for debate indeed.
I hate to interrupt, but the spirits told me something. In charge of the trials was the Salt of Solidarity's most trusted cookie, an examiner of standards so strict and uncompromising. Other knights called this cookie the Order's Bastion.
The strictness of standards has little to do with the cruelty of the trials.
And now the door's closing.
There's no other choice. We must escape this chamber before we're trapped here.
I was fully expecting Silent Soul to go like, and the door's closing. Great. Because let's be honest, now we're kind of forced to go through these trap-ridden halls. So, the first thing was a corridor filled with enemies, and now it's just a trap filled with halls. And what the blub is the third and final thing? Is it going to be, like, facing Salt Cellar herself? Because that does make sense. Because I guess you gotta, like, try and, you know, to be the man, you gotta beat the man, or however that term goes. To me, that would just make sense, but
it's quiet.
It could be something else. Like, maybe something to, like, run. But then, technically, you're already still running from all the traps and, like, the enemies, I guess. Maybe it's about, like, a puzzle-solving skill? I don't know. We're just gonna have to figure out, like, more levels that we go through. By the way, it's just gotten suddenly, like, cold all of a sudden. I need to put on, like, my sweater, which is right next to my open window. Great. Wait, what is this? The meter fills with time, and as you defeat enemies or attack bosses. Is this good? Might of Kalanam? Oh, knights are appearing! Okay, well, sure, I guess now we gotta deal with a bunch of knights that are just in our steed. So, like, the more that we defeat, they just suddenly spawn? Oh, let's just check, just to make sure. Yeah, a knight just spawns. Sure.
For our victory!
Well,
luckily we got them managed to be taken down easily, but, like, okay, that's a new feature. More enemies that you take down, or the more time that you waste throughout the levels, you just have to go ahead and fight another knight. Could you imagine if, like, someone hacks the game? And it's just like, now every time that you defeat an enemy, we have another knight appear. Now you have to face a knight every, like, 1 second throughout the level. Yeah, good luck getting through every single thing. What is said to be some of the enemy here? Serene Kalanamic, Silent Kalanamic Shield Bearer, another Warhorse, and a, what is, a Helm it's just, oh wait. Oh, is that the helmet for that? I think that's the helmet for that. I think that just makes sense. Very cute game, very fun. How humorous. Oh, it's all I hate it's all goopy. This is gross.
This hall is nothing unlike the previous one.
Encrusted with salt crystals, floor to ceiling.
If what the spirits told Charcoal Cookie is true, the traps in the pursuit were part of the first trial. This might be where the second one begins.
And it looks like those Dolus voices spoke the truth.
Oh, hi there. You guys say something?
This is not one of the ghostly pursuers.
Heed my words, Seekers. Here you shall face the mistakes of your past.
Disappeared!
Did ye two also hear it?
The mistakes of our past?
Did this knight receive a different order? I wonder what these words could mean.
Could it be?
What is it, Charcoal Cookie?
Impossible.
Something cold.
Ah, the hall is filling with water. We must keep our dough from getting soggy.
White Lily Cookie, under your feet.
Under my feet? This is...
Okay. Is that what they meant going like, oh, hey, if you look, yeah, we're just gonna... So it's not gonna drown us. At least I hope it doesn't. It's just like, yeah, look at this reflection. This is what you've done in the past. You made a lot of mistakes.
From now on, you may call me Dark Enchantress Cookie. And you witches will learn to fear me. Reject your pitiful fates, like I have rejected mine. The world divided into those who eat and those to be eaten will burn. Heed me, desserts. It is time to unleash hell onto the witches.
This is... myself.
Keep your wits about ye, White Lily Cookie.
I'm back in the cake tower.
I saw the taint and corruption afflicting the cake tower, and I couldn't do anything. I repent.
No. Stop. Don't say another word.
Pastry Cookie, don't let the illusions fool ye.
This is no illusion. This is my past.
In that place, I saw an innumerous horde of cake monsters. You taught me that they deserve only the final judgment, but the monsters could talk and had feelings, just like us. Moreover, a dreadful glimpse of the witches was revealed to me. The godly creators ate cookies like us.
You were in the cake tower? But I was the only cookie who survived the witch's banquet.
The dough! I saw your past. You fell into the dough. I saw you, reborn as Dark Enchantress Cookie.
From the very beginning, you knew that I am Dark Enchantress Cookie.
Yes, I did. I joined you for one reason. To pass judgment upon a heretic.
Who are you to pass judgment?
Oh no, not you. We are really just going into like, you know, it's a good thing as far as I hope this, I better not be jinxing this. But out of all the cookies who's encountering the past, Charcoal is just like, still there. Probably because the only past that they've encountered is the spirits, and let's be honest, he's seen that and then some. Like, he's just gonna walk with that in stride. Ooh, it's getting juicy now, because not only are we encountering what Pastry Cookie saw in the past, but also that shadow variant of her. Which, that part I still don't understand. Because I remember that from all the way back. But, my gosh. Anyway, just a few comments out of the way. Me Phone 4 Liking says, the Politician of Deceit's design is beautiful. Honestly, I think all of their designs are actually really cool. All the past former Beast Ghosts, but, Also, ironically enough, another comment says, did I already wait, hold on, did I like that word or did I not? Yeah, apparently it's a different one. It was from a Sonic Gamer saying, it was Sonic Gamer, right? Hold on. No, Leno Gigio was saying you should try playing the Lacey games. Again! Honestly, if there's a lot of potential for that, I should definitely check those things out. Lunar Guys, I think that's how you say it, saying, well, let's hope the next episode doesn't take weeks to release like last time. I mean, doesn't it, like, isn't that how it always tends to work? Like, they release an update and then, like, you know, you gotta wait like a month for the next one to come out? I thought that's just how it works. And also, sorry, just go through all these things. My gosh, are these comments getting jumbled up? Okay, one more before I go into the next level, which, is there anything else? More banners and, Assault Offering. Great. Gamer Soda says, honestly, there's just 2 horror games I want you to play. One is Andy's Apple Farm, and 2 is Forsaken, which is a Roblox horror game I heard similarly to Dead by Daylight. I've tried playing Andy's Apple Farm before, but that was on a bad computer, but now that I have a better computer, I could actually honestly play it. Forsaken, I heard some, like, mixed things about it. I heard that the community can be, kind of drama-filled, but, I don't know, I'll just have to wait and see how that pans out. Anyway, let's get on to more trauma.
My consecrated crossbow senses an enemy in you, sister. For you have forsaken the will of the Almighty. You harbor doubt deep within your heart. You fled to this place because you knew. You knew that it was you who deserved judgment. You who could not face a sinful doubt, a corrupted one. You may cross the world and flee to the land of the devils. But even there, judgment will find you.
No, you're wrong. I didn't come here to escape from judgment.
You little liar. Face the judgment of the Fork!
Would she get like stabbed or something? What hit her? It was okay. Is she getting like some bad mental damage?
Doubt
Like
will consume you.
what hit you? Did you get a headache?
Rest in peace.
Do we need some aspirin?
Pastry cookie.
That cookie who grasped my leg crumbled into salt crystals.
Your own heart is playing tricks on ye. Now I understand. Ye asked about shattered beliefs. Ye were talking about yourself, weren't ye? You see, 'twasn't the first time my beliefs were shattered. I too have walked a life stained with mistakes.
Okay, how come it like okay? It said obviously charcoal cookie was
I
speaking
was
there,
merely
but
lucky.
they were still like ... But they're like character backed up. That means someone else said it. That wasn't charcoal cookie, but it was charcoal cookie. Are we going to see some hallucination of charcoal cookie now? That's gotta be really intense. This will be probably the last video, or I always say this. What's wrong with me? The last level that we do before we end the video. I'll read a few more comments, of course, after. But like, it's really picking up an intensity now. Like, seriously. But, I mean, was there two? Yeah, there's two banners. What's the difference? There's a black banner and a white banner. Black salt and white salt. Why not? Well, let's just get these plebs out of the way first.
Silence.
Just shush them all up. We're gonna have a knight appear and, well, guess what? Oops. Just gonna summon some ghosts on you.
Rest in
There we go.
peace.
Oh, they're all gone. Perfect. Horses! Hello?
What Lily Cookie, an exemplary student our academy will never forget. Not only did you sacrifice the entire Blueberry Yogurt Academy to unleash the vile spirits, but you also started a devastating war out of mere curiosity.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry? Not a single soul will ever believe your words to be true.
More and more cake monsters are emerging from the water.
White Lily Cookie, no longer am I your mentor. I greet you as your punisher. There is nowhere to run. It is time to pay for your sins.
I can't move my feet. Please, let me go. I must keep going. No, I never thought you to be less worthy than other dessert creatures. You deserve a place in our world.
Look at you. Not once have you regretted your choices. You speak of penitence? Another lie. No, you are still curious. You desperately want to know what you are plotting somewhere in Beast-Yeast.
I swear, if the next levels have us facing the bosses that we
Only
faced in the
silence
past,
remains.
like, because you know, I think there was like the main boss, like what was it, episode 5 and 6? I think. Was it 5 and 6? Because they seem mighty familiar. Because I know it had something to do with like the Blueberry Yogurt Academy. It might have been level 7 for all I can remember. But like, if it has to do with that, oh, and the next stop is at 1217. That's where Cellar is. Oh, great. Oh, of course, though, I just realized the whole entire chamber right here, since we're blocked off, and probably the nightmare only stops once we're past 1213. Great. So how in the pleb can we rectify this? But quickly though, I just do want to do a quick check, because those are some very familiar entities. So if I were to go in Beast-Yeast, I go into the world map, move into like, I don't know, just in case dark, just so I can have access to more levels. Like, what was it? Yeah, Forgotten Academy. If I were to go up here, yeah, I think that was one of the cretins that happened to speak to us. Which, I don't know if there was also a mid-stage boss. I don't think there was, but, like, that was I think that was the first one. And if we went over to the next world, was that also the boss there? Or was that one prior? I think this was the boss here. Nope, that's the Cake Witch. No, it's this one right here. At least there was another one. There was one that had a hammer. Oh, no, yeah, this. It was this fella, and then this fella. These are from the Hall of Enlightenment. Which there might be more for all we know. Like, there's this one. Maybe there was one, like, that we just saw in the past level. But, oh, it gets very interesting from here on out. Wasn't one of these levels you just fought Dark Choco? Yeah, well, we're not seeing it now. Anyways, before I end the video, just to get a few more comments out of the way. A comment that I do see happens to come from the Phoenix Rose saying, for those who don't understand who they were, when the beast corrupted while they did cause chaos, they vanished from their duties and thrones. These are who took their thrones, however. They believe in the corrupted virtues, and they were those four. Wait, hold on, I gotta understand this. I'm sorry, like, when the beast corrupted while they did cause chaos, they vanished from their duties and thrones. These are who took their thrones, however, they believe in corrupted virtues. So they're not the beasts, but they are, from beforehand. That still confuses me. I wish someone just gave me a cheat sheet for this. Truth is a Clue says, question of the day, the only thing I could ever think of was, right now is FNAF. Oh, well, I mean, I would love to see you play that instead. I have done a playthrough in FNAF 1, but I might just redo it just because it's been so long since I've done that. And besides, I have, you know, sweet shifts anyway, so that'll fill your FNAF mood. Also, Alan Parker says, question of the day, even if it's just the exclusive stuff and changes, I'd love to see you go back to Amori and play the Hikikomori route. I might do that as a stream. I know people have been telling me to, like, play through the Hikikomori route, and I definitely might do that if it's on stream, since, you know, doing a whole Let's Play on that might feel kind of odd, since there'd be 2 Let's Plays on Amori on my channel. I don't know, but also, just for one more comment, R. Sumnaran saying, why do people keep insisting that they're the original beast? One of them was literally mind-controlled by Burning Spice Cookie's minion, and all of them were wiped out by, Silent Salt Cookie. They're basically common cookies who happen to hold high positions within their respective kingdoms. Honestly, I wouldn't even be able to know that. Like, it confuses me with no end, okay? I'm just gonna end the video before I get, like, mad, because, like, I need a cheat sheet for this garbage because I feel like people are judging me for not understanding the story. If you enjoy the video, then please be sure to like on it and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Around content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then subscribe and hit the bell icon. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a merch store called The Plug Market, and my YouTube memberships are open, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you would normally see in the normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give an enormous thanks to all the members who are deciding to join the YouTube membership stuff that I have for the plebs, with the members being currently right now Jojo Sands, Blobby Eduardo, and Casual Gaming 22. Thank you all for the support, and hopefully stay tuned to see some more exclusive behind the scenes stuff, upcoming videos, and whatnot.